Hi Stampers! Today we're going to make this card, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have a piece of vellum cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to use the swallowtail butterfly stamp, the background stamp. I'm going to use the black StazOn, and we're going to ink it up. Okay, so we're going to grab our piece of vellum, and the really nice thing is you can see exactly where you're stamping that. So I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to kind of, it's like magic. It just appears. You can see it. Cute. Okay. So you stamp your vellum. Whoops. There you go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take the paper piercing mat and the stylus. We're going to take our vellum butterfly. We're going to flip it over to the back side. And we're going to take the finer tip on the stylus. There's a thicker tip and a finer tip. We're going to use the finer tip. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start outlining the butterfly and just coloring in certain spots of the butterfly. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I just want to give you an idea of how I did that. And really, if you love coloring, this technique is going to be a lot of fun for you because I love to color. So what I did on my finished card is I just went ahead and colored all the spots, and then I also did the butterfly antennas and his eyes. So then once you get that all covered, colored in, then when you flip it over, it's just absolutely beautiful. That white just pops through there. And so I went ahead and did this one, so I got one finished. So I wouldn't have to show you all that on the video. So then to finish the card, I took a piece of Whisper White, and this is cut at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have two pieces of the basic gray, and these are cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the gray pieces of cardstock onto the card first. I'm going to put one down here in the corner. It's kind of like color blocking, I guess. We're just going to add a splash of color behind the butterfly to help that white pop. Because see, when it's behind a color, it shows the white a lot better. See? Compared to the white. I mean, it's pretty, but it just looks a little bit better with the black or gray behind it. So we're going to use the basic gray. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and take our paper piercing mat again. I'm just going to line this up over top of the base card, somewhat, right there. And then I'm going to take a glue dot just to secure the butterfly vellum part of the card so it doesn't move. I'm going to put it right behind the butterfly body. This kind of camouflages that glue dot there. Just going to layer this right on top of the Whisper White. And press that down where that glue dot is. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to open up the card. Okay. Got to kind of get that centered there. Okay, so I'm going to take my paper piercing tool and I'm going to make 2 holes in the corners. I'm going to use the silver mini brads. These are so cute. If you have any of the cardstock or anything showing over top of it, you can just kind of trim that off. This is just basically securing the vellum onto the card. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and flatten this out, because once you emboss this, it is embossed. It's like bumpy. It's beautiful. So you're just going to lay that flat and punch 2 more holes at the bottom. I don't know if that went through the gray. I love this butterfly. He's so pretty. Okay, one more brad. Okay, so there's the finished card. And then I used the Apothecary Art stamp set for the happiest birthday, and I also stamped that on the vellum. I just made like a little birthday banner. But on this one, you can see that there's a little overhang right here. So what you're just going to trim that off. Super easy to fix. And if you have a little bit on the top, it's an easy fix. Okay, so that's how you do that really pretty butterfly. And here's the finished one. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!